finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There could be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crowley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me. Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Evening.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information.
Of course.
Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
Evening, folks.
Bonjour, monsieur.
How are you all doing?
Good day, sir.
Glass of champagne, sir?
Good evening, sir. Alfred Lafonte. Gilbert Knightley. Son, Richard. I'm from Quebec, but I left many moons ago.
You okay?
My lord! The pesky nut! What a way to go, eh? Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, yes. Thank you. Algernon Wasp.
Hello. Tacitus Kilgore.
Hello, Mr. Kilgore. What is it that you do?
I'm an adventurer.
Oh, me too. Pursuer of the exotic and the remarkable. An aesthete in this land of commonplace heathens. My card, sir.
New York. Do you bank with anyone?
Evening all.
Not one I particularly.
Can you visit in my atelier? I must just go and purge. I intend to stay thin until I pass away. Good evening.
A lot of money and generate a lot of cash. Some nervous small-town bank could finish us in a bad year.
Town. We handle more cash and cash equivalents than any bank south of Manhattan, including St. Louis. Almost all the Caribbean
Evening,
trade
folks.
banks with us. We work with all the remaining cotton growers in the U.S. who still use a lot of cash, and we help finance half the reconstruction projects after the war. We love big clients, and we love cash. Our branch.
Hello there.
Camilla McClair, wherever did you get that? Why, that would be telling. Oh, you. You're always so stylish.
Try.
Who do you think you
Mostly
are?
I fail, but I tried.
Hello, ma'am.
Bonjour.
I would at least like.
How's things?
Oh, just splendidly, thank you.
It really is a beautiful hat.
I got it from Mr. Wasp. He's the finest milliner in the state and quite the most interesting purveyor of the exotic. But don't tell anyone, sir. The women here are all desperate to know.
Good evening, ladies.
I need
Would you like some champagne?
Of course. Thank you, sir. You are quite the gentleman. Clearly not from this swampy hellhole.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies, I'll see you next week.
Gardez-vous, salut?
Hi there.
Bonjour, monsieur.
This is quite a town that you have here, Mr. Jameson.
Oh, I don't live here. I was here for the poker.
Oh, you play?
It's my weakness, my worst vice.
Perhaps you should have it whipped out of you like you advocate whipping the sin out of others.
Not whipping, sir, working, and besides, my vice is between me and my maker. I keep winning.
Every gambler says that, Mr. Jameson.
Yes, I know, but like I said, the next big tournament, which I will not be attending, is for a game too rich for my blood. I may be a knave, but I am a sensible knave.
That's so.
Oh, sure, I'm not a wealthy man. I run a prison. The old riverboat tournaments are for card sharks and rich fools. A really big stakes game attracts oilmen and such, like, from all over. My pockets are not deep enough for that.
You are a wise man.
I'm a conservative man, at least.
The fact is, since the war, the government has done an awful job of preserving law and order, Mr. Jameson.
Well, I agree, Major. Well, at my prison, we are doing the best to remedy that failure. You know, my friend works in the Caribbean. He faces real rebellion. If we don't act decisively, we will endure the same here, and all of this, all these garden parties and civility, they will be doomed. I believe in civilizing the masses, sir. But the first order of civilization is order. Law and order.
I agree.
Without law and order, we will have anarchy.
But with too much law and order, won't we have dictatorship or worse? Monarchy.
The law should be a dictator. That is the American way.
I thought the American ideal was liberty.
Sure. Liberty under the law.
Very interesting.
Major Crowley, Mr. Chambers, I must go speak to someone for a second.
What a vulgar toad of a man. But that riverboat sounds interesting.
How do you do, ma'am?
Bonjour.
Ma'am,
Monsieur.
how's it going?
Oh, just splendidly, thank you.
That's good. All the best, then.
Adieu. Bonjour, monsieur. What is this all
Evening,
about?
ladies. Evening,
Are you
ma'am.
enjoying the party? How do you know the mayor?
I don't. I'm actually hoping to meet him.
He's definitely around. I just saw him. A man in demand.
I'm sure. Good evening.
I apologize for that woman, sir. The last thing she needs is more champagne.
Hey, if she's having a good time.
I'm not sure she is, sir.
Well,
Mr. Hawksbill.
Always have been. A true romantic. A dreamer. Why don't you let me show you someday?
And you think my cousin would appreciate that demonstration?
Your cousin is a cold woman. I'm a very lonely man.
And I am more than someone's blanket against the night's chill. Good evening, Mr. Hawksbill. Please stop pestering me.
Well,
sir?
I really do love this drink. It isn't just champagne talk. Have you ever married the wrong woman, sir?
No. But I ain't married the right one either.
Well, I've made quite a habit.
Evening all.
Bonjour.
How are you all doing?
Hello, dear.
Bonjour.
How are you, ladies?
Monsieur?
Evening all.
Hello, dear.
How was the show? I heard you went.
Evening, sir.
Outrageous. Hey, these dancers. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons. Oh, would you like tickets?
What?
This cabaret show at the Theater Rouleur. It's jolly fun.
Sure. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Good evening.
Mister?
Evening, folks.
Hello, sir.
Can I help you, sir?
Hello?
I'm not quite sure yet. Albert Daniels, Brynn Tildon. This is Mr. Hector Fellows. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. New suit? Yeah. No, it's a new shirt. Are you new in town? Yes. I come from the west. I mean the north. The northwest.
Okay. I came down from Washington myself many years ago.
This town gets to a man. Undermines even the best of us.
I'm doing my best, sir.
Truth is an absolute, sir. Don't you think? Well, I don't quite understand. Well, you are not, it would seem, the only one. I was in the Army once. Good for you.
What do you do now?
Well, I'm not quite... I'm an American.
Yes, but what do you do?
Oh, well, I'm in between jobs at the moment.
Oh, of course.
You shall be too, sir, if you don't sharpen up your morality.
I'm trying, sir. I'm trying.
Well, try harder. Much harder.
What would you like me to do? To hit the mayor myself?
Impudence. I see you still got that. But it takes more than a steady line and insults to succeed in newspapers. At least in mine. Good evening.
How do you do, sir?
So hard these days to find men of true morals. Especially in journalism.
Indeed, it is.
And you certainly won't find many here. How do you think they got so rich? Well, anyway, enjoy your evening.
Oh, how do you do?
How are you all doing?
Hello.
Hi there. Evening, gentlemen.
Mais bonjour.
Gentlemen.
Why, hello.
You're walking away from history, you fool! Women and men both deserve to decide the future. This is meant to be the land of liberty, but somehow I am not free to vote. Look me in the eye and tell me in all honesty that I am not the equal of any man you've ever met.
You're preaching again, Mrs. Wicklow.
And you're burying your head in the sand again, sir.
Don't blame me for God's mistakes, if they were mistakes.
What do you mean?
Women are inferior to men, madam. It's not my fault. It's a fact. Undeniable. Demonstrable. I will not deny it simply because of fashion.
I'm intrigued, sir, to hear your arguments.
I am your clear superior.
You're different, but you're neither my better nor my inferior, sir.
Okay, madam. I will not prove it by publicly thrashing you.
Well, you're stronger than me, sure. But as civilized beings? Haven't we moved past that? Apparently not. Good evening to you, sir. I will go find some other people to threaten to hit me. If that's okay with you, sir.
How do you do, ma'am?
I mean, did you hear what that man said? Inferior. Do you think women should have the vote?
Oh, I don't care. I've never voted anyway.
Well, that's no better. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I'm still furious with that oath.
Evening, folks.
Why, hello.
Ma'am,
Bonjour.
how you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Evening, all.
Well, hello there.
Why on earth are you doing this?
How do you do?
Good evening.
Well, howdy.
Hi there.
Why, hello.
How do you do?
Sir?
Self-righteous know-it-all.
Excuse me?
Oh, not you. Hector Fellows. I thought you overheard our conversation. He pays me to be the editor of that newspaper, but he pokes his nose in at every turn. He thinks morality is unbiased, but it is quite the opposite. I'm sorry. I'm wrecked.
Not at all. Good evening.
Mais bonjour.
Hello.
Hello.
What's in your head?
Hello.
Hello there.
Bonjour.
How do you do?
So, anyway, I heard that Judith Hawksbill has taken a lover.
Of course she has. That slippery fool has had that coming for years.
But that's not the interesting part. What's interesting is that her lover is a Pole.
A Pole?
A Russian. Something like that.
Like a Jew?
Oh, not that bad, but nearly. Excuse us, sir. We are having a private conversation.
Forgive me, ladies. I'm new in town.
Excuse me, both of you, but I must just go speak with my husband a moment.
Her husband.
If you heard what I said about Europeans, I hope it didn't offend you. It's mainly their politics I can't stand.
Not at all. I worked with an Irishman. He was a terrible person.
It takes all my gumption to sleep with Frederick here, and he's as capitalist as they come.
How are you? Hello, ma'am.
You know, I swear, half the men in here are dipping their quill in another inkwell. Which means half the women are, too.
Yeah. Must be something in the champagne.
Well, gives us something to talk about.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Ma'am?
Sorry you had to witness that. Slimy pig. His own wife's cousin. Man, you have no shame.
I won't argue with you there, miss.
I just want to be left alone.
Hello, mister.
How do you do?
Good evening, ladies.
Bien le bonjour.
How are you, ladies?
Chérie.
Hello, sir.
Gentlemen? Hey there, mister.
Hello.
Hello there.
Good evening, ladies.
Bonjour.
How's it going?
Very well, thank you.
How are you all doing?
Hello, dear. Hello, sir. Darling.
Hi there, sir.
Why are you hassling
Evening all.
me? Why, hello.
How are you, ladies?
Bonjour.
Hope you enjoy that show.
Good day, sir.
Sounds a little bawdy and lowbrow for my taste.
But not for mine?
Oh, I'm sure it's lots of fun. Who am I to judge?
Exactly.
Well, anyway, don't let me keep you.
Evening, folks.
How do you do?
Hello.
How do you do?
Hello there.
Good evening, ladies.
Hello, dear.
How are you, ladies?
Sir.
Good evening, ladies. Evening, all. Evening, folks.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. Still admiring my hat, I see.
No? Not really.
A man can appreciate fine ladies' millinery.
Eavesdropper. I had to get away from that awful Major Crowley pontificating on law and order. You should see my prison. That's what law and order looks like.
Hopefully as a visitor, not as an inmate.
Indeed. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening, sir.
Hello there.
Evening, all.
Good day.
Evening, folks.
Hello.
Hi there.
Did you hear him back there? The law should be a dictator?
I wasn't really listening.
Lucky for you. And as for that other fella, Featherstone Chambers, what a windbag he is.
He did seem full of himself.
Anyway.
Evening, sir.
Mais bonjour.
Evening, all.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How's it going with you?
As well as can be expected.
Good for you.
Farewell.
Good evening.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Je vous salue.
Hello there.
How are you all doing?
Hello.
Evening, all.
Content de vous voir.
How do you do? How are you? Gentlemen?
Mais bonjour.
Good evening.
Bonjour.
How do you do, ma'am? Hello.
Thank you for the champagne. I'm glad there's still some gentlemen left around here.
I hate to see a lady with an empty glass.
Not like that horrible man on the balcony, Mr. Bronte.
Yes?
Why he gets pride of place is beyond me.
Well, I've heard he's a very generous benefactor to the city.
Dirty money. Anyway, don't get me started.
Huh. How are you all doing?
Well, hello there.
How's things?
Quite well, thank you.
Hello there.
Good evening.
Hello, sir. Enjoying the party?
So far, so...
The truth is, since the war, the country's doomed itself.
I disagree. The war was 30 years ago. I was just a boy, and since then we have fought more wars, and we will fight more again.
Now, the country tore itself apart.
The country don't even exist. We exist. And my family, well, they did well out of the war.
My family lost a generation of men.
And my family made a fortune. Fact is, war is good for business. For most business.
You have no honor, sir.
Oh, don't be like that, Mannersby. Honor is a made-up idea people use to get others to fight for them.
I do believe, sir, you are a cynic.
I hope so, Mannersby. I really do.
I think I have heard just about enough.
Evening, sir.
I must apologize for Mannersby back there. Nice fellow, but his views are a little, well, feminine.
Apologize to your wife, not me.
Yes, very good.
Hey, partner. Hello there.
Evening, ma'am.
Bonjour.
Hi there.
Thank you again, my fellow adventurer. And please, do pay me a visit at my atelier.
I'll try to.
Well, enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay away from the nuts would be my advice.
How's it going?
I'm all right.
Evening, gentlemen. Evening, folks.
Bonjour.
Hello.
How do you do?
Ma'am.
Bien bonjour.
Evening, all.
Bonjour.
How are you all doing?
Bonjour.
Evening, all.
Howdy.
Evening, folks.
Hello, dear.
Hi there.
Good evening.
Well, howdy.
Oh, hello.
Evening, gentlemen.
Well, hello there.
How are you all doing?
Chérie!
Mr. Chambers, what are you loitering around me for?
Ming, dear boy. Have you tracked down the mayor yet?
Not yet. Give me a chance.
How do you do, sir?
Enjoying yourself?
You know, I think those fellers were making fun of me. Anyway, what you found there?
Nothing too much yet.
I'll be glad when this is over.
How's your evening going?
Met some interesting people. What about you? Did you speak to the mayor?
I'm still looking for him.
No? Look a little harder.
Monsieur?
Hello there.
Bonjour.
Sir? Hello, ma'am.
Bien le bonjour!
Evening, all.
Bonjour.
Evening, folks.
Well, howdy.
Gentlemen.
Good day.
How are you all doing?
How do you do?
Evening, all.
Hello.
It ain't complex, MU. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Hello?
Get your hands off me.
Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
How do you do?
Good evening. Good evening.
Bonjour.
Mister?
Evening, folks.
Why, hello.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, pardon. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come inside in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
How do you do?
Secured. Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he wants.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight. Hey!
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him! I will not have standards! I'm sorry, sir, but the party's in the garden. The residence is purely for family. I do hope you understand.
Forgive me, I was unaware.
Slip in this house! Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Sir, please leave or I will have to call security.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves. Here's them papers I took. Anybody see you take this? I don't think so. I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions. See how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.